let's play a little game, shall we? I want you to think for a moment. How long has it been since you last saw this game being played? I don't want you to go back to the previous video. I want you to guess right now. Because I am fairly certain it has been more than 5 years. But anyways, welcome back to Super Mario Sunshine, everybody. The project no longer in retirement. I figured I might as well start keeping on and just continuing to go back to it. As I explained this, I know, I'm getting ahead of myself. Pretty Piranha Strikes Back. I feel like just getting back to doing this, just whilst I still have the memory in mind to actually do it and be able to successfully complete the game as much as I can. And what I was going to say, from getting ahead of myself, was that I've explained this in the challenge, a Binding of Isaac Rebirth challenge livestream that I did not a couple of days ago from now. That basically, you may notice that this isn't necessarily what it was looking like beforehand, and that's because it is in widescreen and all that. Well, I've decided to go with the 3D All-Stars re-release of Mario Sunshine, and the main reason for choosing this over the previous one is that I have hooked up my Nintendo Wii to my room here, and first off, there was something going on with it where the picture was getting cut off pretty gnarly, finally, no, I was going to say that, and it left it with being skewed to the side very slightly. And that would not have been good, because you'd be losing a bit of the picture. And the other reason is I tried jumping around the hub and all that, just very slightly, and it was very, very, very input laggish. The best way to explain it, but yeah, it was not worth doing. So instead, we're just going with the All-Stars version with a different looking face and some nicer looking things, even if the cutscenes are gonna be in jank-ass angles and all that. But anyways, PD Piranha is now back and awoken! Let's shoot him out of the sky! But, okay. There we go, I mean, the pump seems to have no effect while it is moving. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Let's actually shoot him out of the sky, I guess no, okay, fine. The only way to really get him out of the sky is to fire water into his gullet whilst he's still going. Oh shit. A good thing I thought about that. Let's actually back side flip to here and actually move forward. And yeah, if you've been on Twitter in recent memories, you might have seen that I have since gotten 100% everything that's in this collection, and I put my thoughts up with how I felt the experience was. And to be honest, with Sunshine, the only things that really gave me trouble were just regular Sunshine jank that's always been around, like funky hit detection and all that. So it should be interesting to go back and complete as much of it as I can, and as long as I have a guide on standby when I'm going for the blue coins, we should be good to go entirely. Because they are not that bad. The only thing you may need to have a bit of trouble with is unlocking the nozzles for the worlds. Because, you know, some of them are better, some of the blue coins are better to grab once you have the turbo nozzle, and, you know, you need to find the turbo nozzle in the world to unlock it to use for the whole world in general. So, you might need to look into where you can find them. Anyways, I guess one thing that's different between the GameCube version and the Switch version is that there's no, like, analog, like, triggers. So, there are now 2 buttons for performing stuff with FLUDD. Which doesn't mean anything in terms of the hover nozzle, but, you know, the regular nozzle, you can just hold the trigger down to actually walk and move, but it's holding the right bumper down, or the, yeah, I guess right bumper down, will cause you to stand still and do things. Which It's a welcome change, at least. And there's reasons for that, which I already mentioned. There's no analog triggers, so that's the only way you can do it. I can't do these. But yeah, you know, having the analog be like it is, or having these two buttons, it makes these sprays a lot easier to perform. Like, see, you can do these like really quickly and get rid of all your water like that. So let's just go back to that hover level once again. Bam, boom, bam, boom. Oh god, I don't even know what happened there. Good amount of footsteps. It might help if I actually hold on to the thing. It's sure gonna be fun getting to the later stuff in this game as well, by the way. I know it's been a long time, but yeah. I look back at his old episodes just to be sure I have the right, progress done to get started back again with this. And yeah, I did not do anything well with the camera in that. Like, at least now I know I could do this. But also, as I figured out in that same live stream that I mentioned, I can use the old guy to record things normally for now, but for this specifically, I just kind of wanted to do it the usual method, just to be, I guess, consistent for now. I don't know when I'm going to start doing that method that I mentioned, where I just used OBS and a specific method for capturing footage and all that. I don't know when it's going to start happening, but I'm sure I'll use it eventually. Maybe for the next Smash Brothers video, which would be in a few days' time for me. Oh god. It's so strange. Like, I know there was a massive gap in Galaxy and Mario Bros. Wii and all that, but the gap between the original episode 2 of Sunshine and 3 is, I'm not gonna say it's maybe the longest gap that has been, but I'm not sure if it's entirely the case as well. So we can only assume at this point. Actually, grab the transfer. There we go. Shine get. Shine has become obtained. Save and continue. Actually, when I went back to look at those Sunshine videos to see my progress, the only thing that I didn't take into account was I didn't listen to the audio because I didn't want to. I have no idea what I was talking about previously, but I'm pretty sure, from what I can gather from the title, I was pretty confused in episode 2. And I'm pretty sure that I remember, off the top of my head, that episode 1 started with using I think it was like a party bow that I found at some point. It's a little strange. Anyways, here we have another putrid piranha, or pollution piranha. I think it's called a polluted piranha plant, I'm not entirely sure. It's best to actually get out of the oil and start shooting at the thing in order to get it to wake up. Wake up, please. That's not the best way to wake him up, but oh well. It sure is fun to do, though. Actually do that. Yeah, I guess there's another thing, too. It does take, like, a fraction of a second in order to actually start shooting water normally. But you can get used to it very easily in this. And that's also another thing, too. It's like, if you only exclusively play this version, then the camera's being changed from inverted shouldn't be too much of an issue for you. I mean, that's basically what I did with 64 as well. But, yeah, God. So, man, 64. I feel like I would want to do an LP of 64 one day, but I don't know if I really want to do it or not. Because, my God, just even playing through it in this form, it was not fun for me. Like, I know it's a goddamn video game from the 90s, and one of the first 3D platformers of its type, but, it's very sloppy to control, and I do not like. Anyways, there is one thing I haven't done yet that I feel like I should go back and do, so I will do that immediately, which may require... Actually, no, there's a secret right there. We'll do the first one right now. Raccoons of Windmill Village. I'm probably going to be cutting this out, but in case something else happens, you'll be seeing that very shortly. Nope. No, I am an idiot. I picked the wrong mission. Why did I think it was Red Coins of Windmill Village? What I meant to pick was the Hillside Cave Secret, if I can actually do that. Then we can actually get to what we need to do right now. Because otherwise, we won't be able to do it. That would have been cool, but I used the hover nozzle, which automatically gets rid of any chances to wall jump, no matter what. So, wow, dude. That was way too soon. Not even at the peak height. That sounds about right. God. This is excellent. I can do this, believe me. It took me little to no effort to do some of these things, I swear. Alright, we're finally here. Now that we enter the secret mission after completing it, the shine is transparent, yes, and there is now a button that we can press. For we have 8 red coins to collect before time runs out. Good luck. I apologize for you never being able to hear the original sound effect for pressing the button, because for some reason in 3D All-Stars, one of the things they changed was the sound for starting a timed trial like this. They changed it to a very generic sensor beep for unknown reasons. It just happens to be that. Wow, wow, wow. There you go. Death can happen anytime. And if you run out of time, of course, you lose a life anyway, so you gotta be good. You gotta be able to do it correctly. And if not, then you are the mistake. Just in case you didn't hear it. Why am I doing that? That was not smart, but I managed to save myself from it. I should probably put the camera back a little, yeah. That'll work. Nice side flip. It's not there. There we go. Oh god! I got smushed! That is a first for me. Oh, and then I fell. Good job, Mario. You fell really far. Oh no, 1 life left. 1 life left to live. I could run all the way through the obstacle course and pick up the 1-up every time, but yeah, that's not a smart idea. Grab that. Run over to the other red coin. This one over here, please. Can I actually move over the blocks? Oh god. Assemble platform. That might have been a bad idea, but I feel like I can make it over that. Yeah, 6, 7 is just right here. Oh, don't run into the cubes. The cube was my savior in that point. What am I doing from here? Gotcha. Hands off the controller. I feel like I'm gonna dart off the map. Momentum. Go to here, and that might be a bad idea, but no, we're safe, we're safe. Good. As long as I don't mess things up here, I should be pretty safe. I'm good. I want this 1-up. It's just 1-up. I didn't need it, but I picked it up anyway. 7 shines. Now we go straight into another secret mission. So let's do that right now. Do I even want to cut out the transitions in between? I mean, I probably should going forward. Just exiting the painting, or exiting these murals and going back in just to get to the next star. You technically do that in every other Mario game. But it does get pretty cumbersome going through these over and over again. So I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But anyways, in this mission, we're able to pick up another nozzle that I do not believe we have seen beforehand. But also, you need to take into account that the lake that we were swimming in just a few moments ago has now become dirty. And these lily pads are now showing a dangerous side. Oh, watch out, buddy. I don't want you interfering at all. In the slightest. If we zoom forward, we should be good. And I think this lily pad's going to dissolve any moment now, but I'm surprised at the distance I managed to get with that. Get out. Get out! There we go. Oh, now that's going to be in the way. Screw him, alright? So yeah, over there we have a green... It took the small part of me still holding the button for an hour. So this part of the water doesn't hurt you, but we can pick up this turbo nozzle. We won't be able to use it right now because we're about to zoom right into where things are, but it basically gives you a turbo boost. And it lets you zoom all the way around the world. It's very fast and very smooth. Here is our next platforming challenge. It looks very simple, but you could mess yourself up pretty difficultly here, or pretty easily here if you don't know what you're doing. It's simple enough to start off with. You just have these platforms that are changing their flipping orientation over and over again, and you can adapt to which one it is. Get a good angle there, you can jump straight to there, and then we get these cubes that start rotating. These cubes can be pretty annoying if you're not paying attention to where they're rotating and how they are rotating. Plus, you need to be aware, oh god, of how exactly they're turning. That was a bad spin jump. I don't know why I did that. And then also, we managed to get introduced to two-direction turning. That is where things get pretty obnoxious. But yeah, as I was saying, depending on how steep the slope is, Mario could suddenly go into sliding mode at any point, and you want to be careful when that happens, because it could happen to anyone. It's not going to get any closer, and it just went away from me. I'm going to have to wait for it to come back over here. Come on, you partner. There we go. Then to you. And then to you. Probably back to you, that would be safer. It's a case of figuring out what would be best to do in this situation. Ooh! 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 This is bad. It's not even anywhere close, but I need you to get closer, please. Oh god! I think I almost shat myself. I'm surprised I made that. That was pretty precarious. And now we have to head straight back to where we just were in order to get the red coins. I'll probably do these as they start from going forward, so that we don't need to worry all that much about wasting time coming back at the end of the world to get the secret shines. Like, of course, going from the end of the world, the secret shines that I'm going to do number 7 by mistake. Okay, fine. I'll do it after 7. What I was going to say was, granted, going forward, what the ideal thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be going for the 7 main missions, and then the 8th, possibly. And then also the secret shines after that. And then the obvious very last thing that we do is blue coins, but then just before the blue coins, I have 100 coins to do as well. Which, for those of you who don't know, you'll want to be careful which missions you choose when you do 100 coins. For some missions contain more coins than others. So yeah. Classic glitch right there. You just keep firing your nozzle while you pick up a shine, and Flood decides to keep going into the cutscene. How good of him to do that. Let's actually get that one mission and not mess up. So if I mess up, then that's pretty bad. And by the way, the mission that I unlocked for defeating the putrid piranha plant, whatever it's called, the polluted piranha plant, the level I unlocked there was Gelato Beach. which, in case I didn't say in the previous video as well, for unlocking the beach hut that's by the dock from the previous piranha fight, that was Rico Harbor we unlocked. We will go to Rico Harbor next, and then Gelato Beach will be after Rico Harbor, because that's how progression works. And you can always check your progression by going to this scene right here, where you can look at Delfino Airstrip, the Plaza, and other levels that you might have entered into. And you get your full totals here, so you can see that there are 8 shines that you can get in the world, 2 secret shines, and then there's also a 100 coin shine. So that's all good to keep in mind. I almost did some maneuvers. So yes, back over to the secret mission. And just as a heads up, do not pick up the turbo nozzle before you head into the secret area again. You will keep the turbo nozzle, and you will not be able to do platforming of that in the slightest, especially given that it's a red coin mission that has time that you need to complete it under. So don't do that. Do 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 do. Monotone sounds. Hello, fly. Nice to meet you. No one saw that except for me. You know, maybe it shows up. Who knows? Immediately missing the first coin. Hooray! That is precarious to do that anyway. And of course, with the hover nozzle, you need to be nearly as careful with wading across those platforms. Plus, you can do that too. Oh god, there you go. There's Jake. Grab the side. Oh shit. That was lucky of me to get there. I'm feeling that something's gonna happen there, but no. There are 2 coins on this block specifically, so keep an eye out. Oh. Nah, we decided to go over there. That's Sunshine Jank for you. Hey. At least, by the time we head over to that area, we pick up a 1-up. So we should be safe every time we do this. I don't know why I keep reassuring myself of my safety so recently. I guess it's just something I picked up randomly and not sure how, but I did. That seems like a good start. Yeah, we go. I picked the right length with which to head over from. Oh. 4. And there's also the extra 1 up here to give me extra life. In case you forgot how that works. Oh, and I guess also as a further note to continue with, since I don't use my Wii U all that often anymore, which I probably should use more often when I get back to Paper Mario and all that. As a replacement for it, thankfully the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Online for Nintendo Switch specifically has Kirby Dream Land 3, so that's where you'll be seeing that come out next. So, you know, updating in real time. So it's not the point. It's almost like I have too much on my plate and I should go through it and clean stuff up. I don't know what I'm saying. Also got Okami, which you already know is being played on the HD version for the Switch, so pretty much the same thing there. And I'm not sure about other LPs that require a change other than ones that I've already talked about here. So we should be all good. Because elsewise, it'll be just the same systems that they've always been on. Always has been. Ooh, okay. Doing a flip. Do a flip, Mario! Oh, this was bad. I couldn't do that even if I tried. That was straight through those platforms. Alright, I think I need to focus, so I'm not going to be sitting up anymore. Because that's how you know that you are focused. You are in a more comfortable position other than being sat straight up and being completely focused on the screen. That is how that works. Oh shit. I think I almost perished. But I didn't, so lucky me. Okay, let's go. Alright, you need to stay in there, stay on the block for a certain amount of time before it actually starts moving. Almost forgot about that. Okay. That was a bad, risky move. Back to the block, there we go. Don't scratch my nose so often. For that is bad. Oh shit. Nice side flip. Nice side flip. Oop, oop, no. My ride, it's gone. Oh, it was clouds there. Cool. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make it up. Unless these clouds are generous enough for me. And I don't know where the next one even is. It's too high up for me. I'm going to have to reset. Because I would not have the time to go back up and grab the other coins. So, that's unfortunate. Cutting may need to happen by this point. Well, I missed that coin. I'm gonna have to take the risk and head back for it. If I do manage to get the rest of these coins here. Let's go for this one over here first. It's in the same general area as the other coin I was getting. So, let's pass it on to, I guess, that one. There's only a few seconds left. I feel like I can do this. What am I doing? Oh shit. You gonna grab it? Nope, I barely missed it, but am I gonna land on the block? I landed on the block! This is the tense moment. Will it be enough? I feel like I'm not gonna be able to make it. There's only so many seconds left. No, I've got this. There we go. But I need to be sure I actually make it up the block and don't fall off of it. Oh, Josh, what are you doing? There we go. We all good. It's all kosher. I am just perfectly fine at this video game. Oop. Too many close calls, right? How silly of me. So I feel like that's a good point to stop, you know, getting an extra 5, basically doubling my shine count. I'm not going to be doubling for every episode, that'd be stupid. But, yeah, grabbing another 5 should be good. In the next episode of Super Mario Sunshine, we will be heading straight back into the world and, well, continuing, I think, finishing off the rest of Bianco Hills, and then we may move on to Rico Harbor. So, I will see you then. I hope you enjoyed, and it should be fun to do.